And we're back on scsportsbuzz.com. Spearfish just got a safety, and hopefully our technical difficulties are fixed. Make sure you tell your friends, tell your family that we're live on YouTube. Just search Northern Hills Bowl on YouTube, or you can go find me on my Twitter at Matt Kearney, and it will take you right there. Click on the second link, though, for the live stream. The second link. So Spearfish will take the ball, and we'll run it up to midfield. And they'll start at the STM 45. Alrighty, hopefully our issues are fixed. So it's the second quarter. There's 7:06 left to go here in the Boulevard Dental second quarter. And of course, St. Thomas More still leads the Spearfish Spartans 14-2. The St. Thomas More Cavaliers did get a safety, or Spearfish got a safety, excuse me, as Spearfish made a run all the way down to the 1 yard line and then fumbled. So here we go. 2nd and 13 now for Spearfish. Ball snap. Hands it off to, not sure who it was, but it sees a wall of Cavaliers. And it was Reese Hansen on the carry. So that will be 3rd and 13 now for the Spearfish Spartans. Third and 14 for the Spearfish Spartans. Test 1, 2, 3. Testing mic 1, 2, 3. Testing mic 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, 15-yard face mask on St. Thomas More. So the ball will be placed at the STM 21-yard line. As it will be 3rd and 1 now. They'll get that fixed up on the scoreboard. They do. Oh, well, they're still waiting it for... There we go. Alrighty. I formation. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to Jordan Brunn. He'll gain at least 1 yard and the first down at the 20-yard line. So the Spearfish Spartans are in St. Thomas More red zone. Make sure those of you watching, make sure you're watching it on YouTube. Go to the YouTube direct link on my Twitter page. If you haven't followed me on my Twitter page, please do at Matt Kearney. But you can also go to YouTube and search the Northern Hills or search Northern Hills Bowl. So 1st and 10 for the Spearfish Spartans. I formation, 2 wideouts on the near side. Takes a snap. Number 3 catches it. That's Chance Ingesser. And 26 just foul drives, and that's going to be a personal foul penalty. Jordan Graper lifted Chance Ingesser up and just pal drived him to the ground. That's a big no-no, and that will cause a flag every time. And it will be half the distance to the goal line. First down after that penalty. And Wayne Sullivan isn't happy with Mr. Graper. 5:01 left to go here in the Boulevard Dental second quarter. The ball's down at the 7-yard line. Ball snap. Hansen will call his own number. Or actually, Tyler Barkley, excuse me. It looks like he'll make it up to the 4-yard line. .435 left to go here before halftime. Spearfish looking to make the score here. 2nd and 4, play clock down to 5 seconds. I formation, 2 wideouts on the near side. Barkley takes a snap, hands it off to Brenson, and he's in for the touchdown. 4-yard run by Brenson, and that will tack on Spearfish for 6 more points. As they will go for the PAT here. The kicker for the Spearfish Spartans is Derek Webster. As Barkley will be the holder. Ball snap, hold. And it's no good. No good. So with 4:12 here in the Boulevard Dental second quarter, the St. Thomas More Cavaliers lead the Spearfish Spartans 14-8. I have my mic off. I didn't realize that. Sorry about that. So 1st and 10 for St. Thomas More Cavaliers. 4:12 left to go here in the Boulevard Dental second quarter. 3 wideouts, 2 on the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 person to his left. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to Skinner. Skinner running on the far side. And he'll get the first down and some more. As Wesley Dobb made the tackle for St. Thomas More. Okay, St. Thomas More takes a timeout here with 3:51 to go here in the Boulevard Dental second quarter as they lead the Spearfish Spartans 14-8. Just so you know, for the best local and regional sports coverage you can find on the internet, it's found at SD Sports Buzz. From our regional daily post to Nate Brown, or excuse me, from our daily buzz post to the Nate Brown Show archive, there is always something for you, the sports fan. Just visit sdsportsbuzz.com. Cade Kavanaugh's pass incomplete, is intended from the far side. Not sure who it was. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now for the Cavaliers. So here we go, 2nd and 10 now. Ball at their own 31-yard line. 3 wideouts, 2 on the near side, 1 to the far side. Kavanaugh passes it. Incomplete. No, the ball's still live. It was the behind back pass to Jake Larson. And it's going to be 3rd down now for the Cavs. So the ball will be placed at their own 27-yard line as it'll be 3rd and 13 now with 3:38 left to go here in the Boulevard Dental second quarter. So they'll go with double wing, 2 wideouts, person to his right side, play clock down to 14 seconds. Kavanaugh takes a snap, looking downfield. He'll throw it on the far side. He has a person open, and it's caught. Jake Bonenkamp on the reception. So a huge first down for St. Thomas More. As it's down at the Spearfish 27-yard line. Ball snap. Kavanaugh looking to throw. Throws to the near side. He has a person there, and it's incomplete. Intended for Jordan Graper. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Cavs at the Spearfish 27-yard line with 3:15 to go. 4 wideouts, 3 on the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball snap. Kavanaugh got to call his own number, run up the middle, running to the far side. Still on his feet. So it'll be 3rd and 8 now for the Cavs, with the game clock winding down. Ball's at the Spearfish 25-yard line. They'll go with 4 wideouts. 3 on the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball snap. Kavanaugh looking to throw. Being pressured. Throws it to the far side. Caught by Bonenkamp. And it's good for a St. Thomas More first down. Clock is stopped at 2:23 before halftime. So now the ball is at the Spearfish 16-yard line. Again, St. Thomas More leads Spearfish 14-8. STM will go with 3 wideouts. Make that 4 wideouts now. Ball snap. Kavanaugh looking to throw. Got to throw to the far side. He has a man. Is that Jake Bonenkamp? It is, and he got it for a touchdown. And that was Jake Bonenkamp. So tack on 6 more points for the Cavs. As Joe Peppel will attempt the PAT. Ball snap in the air. And it's good. So with 1:55 left here in the Boulevard Dental second quarter, St. Thomas More Cavaliers lead the Spearfish Spartans 21-8. We're about ready to kick it off here. St. Thomas More will go up to the ball and pretend they're going to kick it, and then they'll reset. And it's up in the air. Kind of a short kick. I think they were kind of hoping that one of the Spearfish players fumbled the ball, but not going to happen. So the Spartans will take this ball, and they'll start at their own 40-yard line with 1:53 left to go before halftime. So 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Looks like they'll go with 2 wideouts on the near side with 2 men in the back. Play clock down to 9 seconds. Ball snap. He'll pitch it to Brunson. This looks like he'll lose at least 4 yards, it looks like. And they'll mark it at They're actually lost 3 yards, so they'll mark it at their own 37-yard line with 1:34 left before half. Second and 13 now for the Spartans. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to, I believe, Brunson again. And it was Brunson. And a timeout's called. Spearfish. Or, no. St. Thomas More takes a timeout. So with 1:15 left to go here in the Boulevard Dental second quarter, St. Thomas More leads the Spearfish Spartans 21-8. We have a score update over on the eastern side of the state. Mitchell wins over... I just forgot the team. It was 21-7 though. Mitchell wins. Mitchell was playing Watertown 21-7. I had to look up that score real quick. So Spearfish, 4th down now, 4th and 13. 1:09 left to go here before half. And it looks like for St. Thomas More, we'll have Tom Rafferty. Nope. Tom's going to go up behind the D-line, and it's just going to be Ross Skinner all by his lonesome. Almost blocked punt. Skinner will fair catch it. And that's where they'll start that drive. At their own 34-yard line. St. Thomas More ball with 1:03 left to go before half. I know I said this before, but I'm really liking STM's helmets this year. All chrome. So 1st and 10, ball snap. Kavanaugh throws to the far side, caught by Jake Larson. He'll get the 1st down, and then he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock, which will stop at 56.8. Well, St. Thomas More try to score here before half. We'll find out. So the ball's at their own 45-yard line. 4 wideouts, 3 on the far side, 3 on the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball snap. Kavanaugh will take his own number and then quickly tackled by one of the Spartan players. So it looks like, and St. Thomas More calls a timeout as Wayne Sullivan gets into the huddle. 49 seconds before halftime here in the Boulevard Dental second quarter. St. Thomas More ball at their own 40. They'll go with 5 wideouts, nobody in the backfield. Second down. Kavanaugh will throw in the middle to Thomas Rafferty. He has some room to run. He gets the first down, spins, and they're going to mark him at the Spartan 35 with 41 seconds. As Reese Hansen made the tackle for the Spartans. St. Thomas More hurrying up, still having 5 wideouts, nobody in the backfield. 2 on the far side, 3 to the near. Kavanaugh takes a snap, being rushed by one of the Spartan players. It's Brunson. Kavanaugh gonna run out of bounds, and a flag is on the play at the Spearfish 45. Yeah, it's a holding call on number 72 against St. Thomas More. That will be Brandon Hilt. So they'll back him up. It's going to be first and a mile to go. Ball's going to be spotted at their own 47. The first down markers all the way down at the Spearfish 29. 30 seconds to go here. Nobody in the backfield. 5 wideouts. Kavanaugh taking the snap, looking to throw. He's got to call his own number and run it. He gets tripped up, still on his feet, and there's a whistle. Loss of, looks like about 4 yards. And I think they're going to get one more snap off. It's 2nd and 27. Game clock's down at 7 seconds, 5 seconds. They are going to try to get a snap off. 3, 2. No, they're just going to knee it, and the time expires. At the end of the Boulevard Dental second quarter, the St. Thomas More Cavaliers lead the Spearfish Spartans 21-8. And I'll take a short break here. I'll be right back. Stay tuned to SD Sports Buzz live streaming broadcast here at Lyle Harris Stadium in Spearfish. It's halftime here at Lyle Harris Stadium in Spearfish, South Dakota for the 3rd annual Northern Hills Bowl presented by Regional Health. And the St. Thomas More Cavaliers lead the Spearfish Spartans 21-8. If you joined us for our first game tonight, it was Sturgis and Belle-Fourche. And of course, the game ran a little bit long, had a couple of weather delays, but it all came out Sturgis coming out on top of Belle-Fourche 40-21. Actually, let's go through some halftime scores that I have on a piece of paper here from yesterday and today. Of course, a lot of games postponed from yesterday due to weather, and some of them have been played and some are going to be played come Monday. So let's just go down the list. Cheyenne Eagle Butte over St. Francis Indian 60-0. Cologne over Trip Delmet Armor Andy Central to Dakota Christian 56-6. Crawford, Nebraska played Edgemont and Crawford edged out 58-6. Dakota Valley gets the win over Dell Rapids 20-0. Huron over Douglas 45-7. Newcastle, Wyoming played Custer and came up with a win 42-0. Near Underwood played Rapid City Christian, and of course Rapid City Christian got their first win last week, but falls to New Underwood 20-0. Pine Ridge gets the win over Red Cloud 18-0. Potter County over Platte Geddes 30-14. Sioux Falls Roosevelt gets the win over Rapid City Stevens 53-13. And then in a close one, Rapid City Central gets the win over Sioux Falls Lincoln 14-13. This game went into the 4th quarter and then had to be postponed until this morning, so both of those teams played only 1 quarter of football, and it was the Cobblers to come on top of the Patriots 14-13. Scotland gets the win over Centerville 42-6. Sioux Falls Christian over Mulbridge 36-7. Timber Lake over Dupree 54-6. Todd County over Crow Creek 54-0. Upton Sundance, Wyoming played Lee Deadwood up in Ferguson Field. That game was kind of wonky and delayed. It wasn't weather delayed, it was official delayed. There was no official for the game, so it was delayed for 1 hour, but it didn't matter. Upton Sundance, Wyoming gets the win over Lee Deadwood 42-6. Wall played Lyman. Wall come up with the win 40-22. Wagner gets the win over Fulton 26-16. Winner, after losing to Sioux Falls Christian last week, they get the win over Stanley County 42-6. Harding County played Lemon McIntosh and gets the win over them 44-12. And then Vermilion gets the win over Lennox 31-25. We're about a couple minutes away before we get kicked off here for the 3rd quarter. Again, St. Thomas More leads Spearfish 21-8. I'd like to thank those of you watching on SDSportsBuzz.com as well as our direct YouTube channel. If you're having any problems, or if you know of anyone having any problems with our live stream, they can go to YouTube and search Northern Hills Bowl. It'll take you right to the live feed. Again, just search Northern Hills Bowl through YouTube if you know of anyone having any problems viewing the feed. I'd like to remind you, for the best local and regional sports coverage you can find on the internet, it's found on SDSportsBuzz.com. From our daily buzz post to the Nate Brown Show archive, there is always something for you, the sports fan. Just visit SDSportsBuzz.com. Still warming up here. Spearfish is still in the locker room. STM is out here warming up for the third quarter. Spearfish should be coming back onto the field here within a matter of moments so we can get the third quarter started. We're about ready to kick off third quarter here. Spearfish will receive. They'll take it around their own 17-yard line. And that was Brinson on the carry. I believe it was Brinson. Looked like number 21. Maybe it wasn't. So 1st and 10 for the Spartans as we get our Rapid City Medical Center third quarter on your way here. They'll go with 2 wideouts. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to the running back. So it was Brinson on the carry for a few yards. 2-yard gain for the Spartans. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Pretty good sized crowd for tonight's game. It's a good sized crowd during the first game. 2nd and 8 now. Play clock down to 5 seconds. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to Brinson. Brinson finds a hole, and then he trips, and then he's going to be down. Where are they going to mark him? They're going to mark him just about the 33, 32. So 3rd and 6 now, gain of a couple of yards. Again, St. Thomas More with the lead, 21-8. Spearfish trying to get the win over St. Thomas More. Third down. Ball at their own 33. 2 wideouts. 2 people in the backfield. I'm going to call it I formation. Ball snap. He's looking to pass. Throws to the far side. Incomplete. It was intended for Nate Brzezina, number 82, as Tom Rafferty was heavily defending him. So it'll be 4th down now for the Spartans. As it looks like Tom Rafferty and Ross Skinner will be in the backfield for STM. So here's the snap. Hits the ground. Here's the kick. High kick. Skinner will take the ball out around the 26. Has some room to run. Misses a few blockers. And they're going to mark him at their own 36. So that's where the Cavs will start their drive. So it'll be 1st down for STM. St. Thomas More will go with 3 wideouts, 2 on the near side, 1 to the far side, person to his left, and 1 person in the wing slot. Skinner in motion, ball snap. He'll pitch it to Skinner. Skinner get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else. As it'll be 2nd and 10, so no gain of yards for the Cavs. $9:45 left to go here in the Rapid City Medical Center third quarter. Three wideouts, 2 on the far side, 1 to the near side. Skinner in the slot. Ball snap. Shea Casey in motion. He'll hand it off to Jake Larson. Jake Larson on the carry. And looks like still no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Cavs. They'll come out with 4 wideouts. Actually, 3 wideouts and a person in the slot. Casey in motion. Ball snap. Cavanaugh rolling to the near side, being rushed by a couple of Spartan players. He's just got to throw it out of bounds. And it's going to be flags flying. Looks like number Jordan Brunson and 89 for the Spartans. I don't have a number for 89 on my rosters. We'll see what the flag is, though. Is it? Yep, intentional grounding. And it's a loss of down, so it will be 4th down. And St. Thomas More probably just going to punt it off here. 8:44 left to go. So the ball will be placed at their own 17. Joe Pepple. Ball bounces. Actually, that isn't Joe Pepple. Fair caught midfield as Ferguson makes the catch. And that's where the Spartans will start this drive at midfield. So 1st and 10 for the Spartans. They run up the middle. And gain of 2 yards for the Spartans, as it will be 2nd and 8 now. Ball placed at the STM 47-yard line. Spearfish come up in a kind of an, I'm saying it's an I formation, 2 wideouts. Trying to catch the STM line off guard with a hard count, and that's not going to work. They're going to call a timeout for Spearfish before delay a game. There's a flag on the field, but I think they called. Yep. Yep, so timeout with 7:50 left to go here in the Rapid City Medical Center. 3rd quarter, St. Thomas More leads the Spearfish Spartans 21-8. I'd like to thank those of you watching on SDSportsBuzz.com with all the weather delays and slight technical difficulties, but I think we figured them out, so we should be good. Again, if you're having any trouble or know of anyone having trouble watching the live stream, they can go to my Twitter page, at Matt Kearney. They can click on the most recent link, and it should take you there. Or you can go to YouTube and just type in Northern Hills Bowl in the search bar. So 2nd and 8 now for the Spearfish Spartans. Ball at the STM 47-yard line. 2 wideouts on the near side. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to Brenson. Brenson sees a wall of Cavaliers. Gain of at least 2 yards. So it'll be 3rd and about 6. 3rd down and 5, so gain of 4 yards. Play clock winding down. Tyler Barkley getting the play call. Play clock down to 10 seconds. Down to 5 seconds. They need to snap it off here. 4, 3, 2. They finally snap it off. He was going to option it off, but he just decided to run it up the middle. And he's not going to be near the 1st down. He's going to be off by a couple of yards. As it will be 4th down as the ball is placed at the STM 40. It's actually between the 40 and 41. And Spearfish is going to go for it here. 4th and 2. Spearfish going for it. They're going to call his own number. Barkley Pushing, pushing, pushing. He's going to be close. And that's a Spearfish first down. Barkley getting the first down for the Spartans. Fresh new set. With 6:28 left to go here in the Rapid City Medical Center third quarter. Barkley and company up to the line of scrimmage. Ball snap, Barkley hands it off to Brunson. Brunson has a couple holes. Gain at least 6 yards. As Jake Larson makes the tackle for STM. So it'll be 2nd and 4. Ball is placed at the STM 32-yard line. Two wideouts on the near side here. Ball snap. Hill looking to pass, rolling to the far side. Almost caught in and out of the hands of number 23. That would be Reese Hansen, and it's going to be no good. So it'll be 3rd and 4 now from the STM 32. Third down for the Spartans. Two wideouts. Both sides of the field. And flags, and looking to be false start against Spearfish. Get the official word here. And it is a false start. They'll back him up 5 yards, so it'll be 3rd and 9. Up on the board it says 3rd and 8, but I'm going to go with 3rd and 9. Spearfish shotgun formation, 2 wideouts, 2 people on both sides. 3 wideouts. Play clock down to 8 seconds. Ball snap, looking to throw on the far side, incomplete. I think it was intended for Chance Ingesser. As Larson was all over Ingesser, and it's going to be 4th down now. 4th and 8 for the Spartans. Question is, do you want to kick the long field goal, or do you want to go for it? They better figure out something here. Play clock down to 10 seconds. Down to 7. They better snap it. It's down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Delay game right there. So that'll back him up 5 more yards. So it looks like they were going to go for it here on 4th down, but I think now they're just going to change their minds and punt it. And I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Here comes a punting unit out. As it's Derek Webster, the punter. And it looks like Rafferty and Skinner in the backfield for STM. They're both at their own 10-yard line. So the ball snapped, kicked. Nice kick. It's going to bounce and go into the end zone. And it's going to be an automatic touchback. So it'll be St. Thomas More ball at their own 20-yard line with 5:18 left to go here at the Rapid City Medical Center third quarter. As St. Thomas More leads the Spearfish Spartans 21-8. So 1st and 10 for the Cavs. 3 wideouts, 2 on the far side, 1 to the near side. Ball snap, hands it off to Skinner, and he's only got to gain 1 yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9 now for the Cavs. As there's one of the Spartan players on the ground, one came lipping over. Zach Crozel came lipping to the Spartan side, and I'm not sure who's on the ground. Clock is stopped at 5:05 left in the Rapid City Medical Center 3rd quarter. And he's back up on his own 2 feet, walking under his own power. I can't tell what number. So he'll go over to the sideline. Hopefully he's okay. So 2nd and 9 now for the Cavs. They go with 3 wideouts, 2 on the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball snap, he'll hand it off to Graper. And it looks like he'll gain 3 yards. So it's 3rd down now for the Cavs. 3rd and 7. And it looks like they'll go with 4 wideouts, 3 on the near side, 1 person to the far side. Play clock down to 8 seconds. 5, 3, 2, finally snaps it. Kavanaugh looking to throw in the pocket, collapsing, rolling to the far side. Got to call his own number, and out of bounds. As it will be 4th down now for the Cavaliers. So 4th down, they're going to punt it off here. In the backfield for the Spartans is Braden Ferguson. As the ball snapped, and it's up in the air. I'll bounce at the 45. And they'll call it dead at the 47, so Spearfish will start this drive at the STM 47-yard line with 3:23 left here in the Rapid City Medical Center 3rd quarter. Just so you know, our next live stream isn't until 2 weeks from now, when West Central comes to St. Thomas More. That game is on Saturday, and game time's looking to start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. 1 man in motion. That's Ferguson. Ball snap. He'll hand it up to Brenson. Brenson still on his feet. Still moving. And he finally is knocked down. Looks like he had a hard-fought 5-yard gain with that run. As the ball's placed at the STM 42. 2nd down and 5 for the Spartans. Ferguson in motion. Play clock down to 1. They finally snap it. Hands it off to Brinson. Brinson has a nice hole. He misses a tackler. He's to the 30. And he gets down to the 22. 1st down for the Spartans. As he missed one of the St. Thomas More players for a nice run. It's almost a shoestring tackle. Really good replay up there on the video board here at Lalher Stadium. 2:20 left here in this quarter. Play clock down to 15 seconds. Ball at the STM 22-yard line. And they'll go back in the eye. Play clock down to 5 seconds. Ferguson in motion again. Play clock down to 1. Delay, almost delay game. No call. Quick throw. Incomplete. It was intended for Ingesser. As Barkley with a quick release. No good. Stop the clock at 1:56. Again, STM leading the Spartans 21-8 in the 2nd game of the 3rd annual Northern Hills Bowl. Play clock down to 6 seconds. 2 wideouts on the far side. Play clock down to 3 seconds. 2, 1, ball snap. Hands it off to number 23. He finds some holes, gets through it, and he's going to be marked down at around the STM 14 as there's an STM player down. I can't tell what number is down for STM. Looks like it's 78. That would be Kobe Whipple. Here comes Coach Wayne Sullivan to see what the deal is. But I think it's Kobe Whipple. Not 100% sure, though, until he gets up. 1:39 left to go here in the Rapid City Medical Center 3rd quarter. As STM still leads Spearfish 21-8. So Kobe Whipple, it is Kobe Whipple, and he'll walk back to the STM sideline. Hopefully he will be okay. Of course, he's a big boy, 6'2", 265-pound senior. And hopefully he's okay. So here we go, 3rd down, 3rd and 2, ball at the STM 14-yard line. And flags. It's going to be false start against Spearfish. Back him up 5 yards. So it's still 3rd down, but it's a little more to go to get the 1st down, which is at the STM 12. So the Spartans will line back up onto the line. .130 left on the game clock. Ball snap. He'll run him himself. As Barkley called his own number. So it's 4th down now for the Spartans, and they're going to go for it. Or no, they're going to go for a field goal here. Derek Webster, the field goal kicker. Going to try this field goal kick as we're under a minute left here in the quarter. Play clock down to 6 seconds. Ball snap. In the air. Is it good? It is. Spearfish makes a 33-yard field goal, and now it's STM 21, Spearfish 11. About ready to kick off the ball here again. Spearfish just made a 33-yard field goal, but STM still leads the Spartans by 10 points, 21-11. So Webster to kick off here. Kicked off. It will bounce out the 2 and go into the end zone, and it will be an automatic touchback. So STM will start this drive at their own 20-yard line with 39 seconds to go here in the Rapid City Medical Center third quarter. So 1st and 10 for the Cavs. They'll go with 4 wideouts, 3 on the near side, 1 to the far side, person to his left. Kavanaugh takes a snap. Looks like he'll hand it to Larson. Larson will go to the near side, still on his feet, and finally knock it out of bounds at the 27-yard line. So gain of 7 yards. It will be 2nd and 3 for STM with 31 seconds left on the clock in this quarter. Four wideouts, 3 on the far side, 1 to the near side, person to his right. That's Larson. Play clock under 8 seconds, ball snap, Kavanaugh looking to throw, pocket collapsing, throws downfield, has Rafferty, but going to be incomplete, heavily covered by number 27 for the Spartans. That is Taylor Genevoy and Braden Ferguson. So 3rd down now, 3rd and 3. STM leading by 10 points here at Lyle Harris Stadium in Spearfish for the 2nd game of the 3rd annual Northern Hills Bowl. Again, 4 wideouts, 3 on the far side, 1 to the near side, person to his left. Ball snap, Kavanaugh looking to throw, being rushed heavily, catches. It's Tom Rafferty at the 35, and he has a good run to the 40. He misses a Spearfish tackler. One person to be right behind him. Misses him to the 10, 5, and that's where he's going to stop the run there at the 5. So 1st and goal for St. Thomas More on that great pass and run by Rafferty. As Engesser made the touchdown saving tackle. And they're actually marking the ball at the 4, so it's going to be 1st and goal for STM at the Spartan 4-yard line. So it looks like 4 wideouts and whistles on the field. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Fourth quarter, about ready to get kicked off here. St. Thomas More leads Spearfish 21-11. Fourth quarter about ready to get kicked off here at Lyle Hare Stadium in Spearfish, as STM leads 21-11. Tell you what, it's been a long day. I've been here since 3 in the afternoon, and it's 10:24. So it's been a long day of some great high school football action. So first and goal for STM. They're at the Spartan 4-yard line. 4 wideouts. Ball snap. Kavanaugh kind of bobbles the ball, and he's going to get tackled in the backfield. And they're going to consider that a sack. As Brenson with the sack. So it'll be second and goal for STM at the Spartan 11-yard line. I'd like to thank those of you watching on scsportsbus.com. Again, if you're having any troubles or know of anyone having any troubles, they can just go to YouTube and type Northern Hills Bowl in the search bar, and it will pop up in the search result. So second and goal from the Spartan 11. 4 wideouts, 3 on the near side, 1 to the far side. Kavanaugh takes a snap, looking to throw on the far side. Rafferty, no good. Just a little far for Rafferty. So 11-11 left here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey fourth quarter. As it's third and goal. This game isn't over yet. It's still a 10-point difference. Spartans can still get that back, but there's still a lot of game left. So third down, double wing formation for the Cavs. Ball snap. Kavanaugh throws to the far side, incomplete. Intended for Rafferty again. It was blocked by Joe Hermeyer, number 2, 5'7", 145-pound junior, and it's fourth down, just like that. And they're going to attempt the field goal here. Joe Pepple on the attempt. Ball snap, ball's up in the air. No good. Turnover on down. Spartan ball at their own 11-yard line. Too far. So the Spartans will start at their own 20. Go with 2 wideouts. Barkley hands it off to... Hand it up to Hansen up the middle. Gain of 5 yards. So it's 2nd and 5 now for the Spartans. Play clock down to 10 seconds. 6 seconds. Ball snap. Looking to throw. Got to call his own number. Gets the first down. Actually, no. He's just close to the first down. Barkley just short. He is 1 yard short. So Barkley will come over to Coach Chad McCarty. He'll give out the play. I'll come to the huddle. Play clock down to 10 seconds. And flags and false start against Spearfish. STM really good on making them jump. Getting something to look for throughout the season. So I'll back up the ball all the way back to their own. It's between the 24 and 25. So third down. Barkley change. Nope. Barkley wondering if the clock was set, and now it is. Barkley takes a snap, hands it off to Brenson. He runs to the near side, and he gets the first down for the Spartans. They'll mark him at the 33-yard line with 9:33 to go in the Rapid City Rush Hockey fourth quarter. Clock set. STM moves the line. Ball snap. He's going to option it. He's going to call his own number. Finds some room to run. Gets a nice gain of yards. About 8. No, actually about 7 yards. So gain of 6 yards. It's second down and 4 at the Spartan 40-yard line. So ball snap. Barkley will hand it off to Brenson. Brenson not going anywhere fast. Wrapped up by Jake Larson and Kobe Whipple. And it'll be third down now. Third and about 7. And Spartans only behind by 10 points. STM leads 21-11. And there's 8:27 left in the game. Come up to the line. Play clock down to 3 seconds. Ball snap. He's going to pass. He's being blitzed by Christian Simunek. And he just had to throw the ball quickly out of harm's way. So fourth down. Spartans will kick it off. Back in the backfield, looks like Rafferty and Skinner at their own 33-yard line. Ball snap, flag is on the play. Rafferty will take it. And he's immediately met by a couple of Spartans, but we'll see what the penalty is. Might be a false start. See what the call is. Alrighty, illegal formation on Spearfish. Penalties decline. So it'll be St. Thomas More ball at their own 36. With under 8 minutes left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey fourth quarter. STM with 3 wideouts, 2 on the far side, 1 to the near side. Ball snap. Kavanaugh handed off to Shea Casey, number 20. Only a gain of 2 yards. As the game clock starts to wind down here. So we'll come up to the line. Ball's at their own 38-yard line. 2nd and 8. Again, 3 wideouts. Kavanaugh takes a snap, hands it off to Jake Larson. He has some room to run. He's to the midfield. Gets caught up with Matt Ackerman, number 30, and a couple other Spartans. So it'll be first down, though. STM just taking their time here. 3 wideouts again. Play clock down to 10 seconds. Under 7 minutes of gameplay. Ball snap. Kavanaugh hands it off to Graper. Graper will go over to the far side. Not going to get any. He's going to lose 1 yard at least. So it'll be 2nd and 10. So they didn't lose any yardage. They'll come back to the line again, same formation. Play clock down to 2. Kavanaugh will delay a game. And they just snapped it a little late. Alrighty, never mind. St. Thomas More called the timeout before the delay a game. So all is good. 6:05 left here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey 4th quarter. St. Thomas More still leads 21-11. After the quick timeout, it's 2nd and 10. Ball at the Spartan 45. Ball snap. Kavanaugh will toss it to Jake Larson. Spins, misses 1 player. And gets to the 40. So a gain of 5 yards. As it will be 3rd and 5 to go. Four wideouts for STM, 3 on the far side, 1 to the near side. Kavanaugh will take the snap, looking to throw downfield, throws it to the near side, and someone got a hand on that. So it's 4th down now for STM. 4th and 5, and they're just going to punt it off. And in the backfield for Spearfish is Ferguson. 5:22 left in the game. Ball snap. Poor punt. Just goes straight out of bounds and into the student section of STM. And they just marked it at the Spartan 41. So, I guess if you look at this, Spartans gained a yard. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans at their own 41-yard line with 5:08 to go in the Rapid City Rush Hockey fourth quarter. I formation, 2 wideouts for Spearfish. Barkley takes a snap. He's going to hand it to Brenson. He has a nice hole. He misses a player. There he goes. He's to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. Ball's loose. Fumble. Recovered by STM at the 7-yard line. Brenson had the ball there. Rafferty was right behind him. He got on Brenson, punched the ball out to cause a fumble, and it's STM ball again. So it's 1st and 10, under 5 minutes to go here. And STM at their own 7-yard line. So it looks like STM has 3 wideouts, 2 people on both sides of him. Kavanaugh takes a snap, hands it off. I think it's Jake Larson. He'll try to run up the middle. And it was Jake Larson. And looks like he gained 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Ball placed at the STM 8-yard line. Play clock down to 7 seconds. Kavanaugh has a person in motion, pitches it. It's Skinner. He has some room to run. He's making some plays. Flag in the backfield, though, all the way back at the 7-yard line. So we'll see what the penalty is here. So holding on STM on Brandon Hilt. We'll back him up halfway. So it'll be 2nd down and 13 at their own 4-yard line. So it looks like they have 4 wideouts now. Person to his left. Ball snap. Kavanaugh looking to throw in the end zone. Throws it into dangerous coverage. And it was intended for Tom Rafferty. But incomplete. So it's 3rd and 13 now for STM with 3:52 left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey fourth quarter. So they'll break the tackle, go back onto the line. They'll have 4 wideouts again. Person to his right. Kavanaugh takes a snap, looking to throw in the end zone, throws it to the near side. Caught by Jake Larson. And looks like they'll mark it at the 20, so that's enough for a Cavalier first down. With 3:45 left here. I'd like to thank those of you who watched both games today of the 3rd annual Northern Hills Bowl on scsportshost.com, as well as our direct YouTube page. Of course, we'll have more live streams throughout the entire season. So 1st and 10 for the Cavs. Ball at their own 20-yard line. 3 wideouts. Jake Larson to motion. Pitches it to Jake Larson, going to the far side. Gets another first down. So they'll mark it at the STM 30, I want to say 35.
First attempt from the 34.
Okay, we'll say 34. .330 left. 4 wideouts for STM. 3 on the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball snap. Kavanaugh will hand it off to Shea Casey. And held by a couple of Spartan players. Gain of only a few yards. So it'll be 2nd and 8 at their own 36. With under 3 minutes of play here. Play clock down to 10 seconds. STM now just playing the clock. Ball snap. Kavanaugh going to call his own number. Running to the far side. Looks like he's near the first down. But there's a flag all the way back at the 34. Holding on Jake Larson for STM. That will back him up. 10 yards. So it'll be 2nd and... let's see, about 2nd and 15. 2nd and 20. Ball at the STM 24-yard line. 3 wideouts for STM. Kavanaugh takes a snap, hands it to Jake Larson. As the game clock is about ready to go. And looks like Spearfish calls a timeout, and they do. So Spearfish uses a timeout, stops the clock at 2:05 left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey 4th quarter. As STM leads 21-11. So after the timeout here, the Spearfish timeout, it's 3rd and 15 for the Cavs. 2:05 left in the game. Again, they lead by 10 points. And it looks like they're going to go with 4 wideouts. Four wideouts for STM. Kavanaugh takes a snap, quick throw to Larson. He misses a player. He has some room to run, running on the near side, and it'll be pushed out of bounds at around the 43. So that's another St. Thomas More first down with 1:57 left to go in the game. Just a reminder, you can watch all the STM football live streams on stsportsbuzz.com throughout the entire season. Our next live stream won't be until 2 weeks from now when West Central makes a trip to St. Thomas More. Game time slated to start at 3 o'clock. Pre-game slated to start at around 2:40. And it looks like STM will take the snap. He'll hand it off to Jake Larson. And looks like he'll gain a couple of yards. At least 4. 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. So STM using the Power Eye with 1:22 left. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to Larson. Gets a couple more yards. As another timeout is used by Spearfish. And I believe that's their 3rd and final timeout. Yep, that was their 3rd and final timeout. With 1:11 left in the game, STM leads Spearfish 21-11. For next week, when St. Thomas More travels to T area, we do have a link to a live stream. I'll make sure I'll post that up on sdsportsbuzz.com, as well as my Twitter page. If you don't follow me on Twitter, just find the Twitter handle at Matt Kearney, MATTKERNEY, and you can also follow SD Sports Buzz at CC O'Hara. So 1:11 left. STM with the ball at the Spartan 35. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to Larson. Larson trying to run up the middle. He changes directions. And he'll get the first down, and it will be placed at the Spartan 29-yard line with 1:06 left. Actually, that was Shea Casey, not Jake Larson, on the carry. So 1st and 10, under a minute of gameplay left. Power Eye, flag. And it was false start against STM. Back him up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 at the Spartan 34. With 43 seconds left in the game. Again, Power Eye formation, ball snap. Kavanaugh will hand it off to Jake Larson, running to the far side. He gets to the 30 and trips. Looks like they'll mark it at around the Spearfish 27, or Spearfish 28. As we're under 24 seconds left here in the game, I think they're just going to run it out. That's what it's looking like. Play clock is at 17. Game clock is at 12. That's what they'll do. They'll just run it out. And it looks like St. Thomas More will start off their 2017 season with a win. And that's final score. St. Thomas More wins over Spearfish 21-11. I'd like to thank those of you who watch SD Sports Buzz live streaming broadcast of the 3rd annual Northern Hills Bowl presented by Regional Health. I'd really like to thank all of our sponsors for our live stream, especially our quarter sponsors, the Skin Institute, Boulevard Dental, Rapid City Medical Center, and the Rapid City Rush Organization. Again, our next live stream from home will be in 2 weeks when West Central comes to STM. That game's slated to start at 3 o'clock on a Saturday. Pre-game will start at 2:40 on sdsportsbuzz.com. We will post a live stream for next week when STM travels to T area for that game. So, for this evening, I'm Matt Kearney signing off on SDSportsBuzz.com.